Let me start
Okay.
where I think is the most important place to start. You have to make a decision of what kind of life you believe God has for you. That's a decision. A lot of people say, well, I come from this family, I live in this building, I have this amount of money, I don't have, and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, what do you believe is God's agreement with you for your life? What do you think is possible for your life? Because once you make a decision about what's possible for your life, everything else around you can be navigated and negotiated no matter what anybody tells you. I promise you, no matter what anybody says. I don't care if you don't have running water in your house. I don't care if you have an outhouse. Being able to, in some way, any way you can, connect with a possibility that the life that you've been given, you can make it whatever you want to make it, is always the start. Always. My parents are from the Caribbean, and there was a song talking about life is what you make it, right? It's not about what your family made or didn't make. It's really about what you decide, because what I know for sure, once you make a decision of what's possible, it's like it's like the ground moves to make room for you to move in different places that you never thought you could have moved before, to move in places that you never thought were possible, but now that you think they're possible, the road opens up for you. Okay? The other thing is, keep your mouth shut around dream killers and people that have never had realized dreams. They don't mean to kill it, but because they didn't make decisions that they saw yielding them positive things, they speak what they know. You can't have somebody speak about what they know into your life when where you're trying to go is a place they've never seen. All they're going to be able to do is give you what they have. So you love them, you respect them, but you make your vision based on what you and God have navigated. And then when you get closer to it, you can say, now look over this way. I know you never seen this before.
But I'm going to show you.
But let me show you a little bit. But if you say it too soon, they'll knock the wind from under you. And they don't mean to, but they will. Because they don't know. They don't know. Especially people, in our community especially, people that love you, that have never been anywhere, that you want to go, sometimes it's hard for them to say, baby, I ain't never been there. But if you going, I'll ride in the back seat and I'll just drive. They're like, boy, that ain't possible.
Well, you gonna have money?
Right.
What kind of job you gonna?
Exactly, because it just doesn't make sense to them. But if you realize that the purpose that you have in your life is unique, and that sometimes you're gonna have a tire to kick, and sometimes you're not. Y'all probably don't know what that means, but sometimes you have a tire that you can kick to say, yeah, that works. I have a prototype. I have an example. Sometimes you got to make the tire. And there is no tire before the one that you make. Some people are supposed to make new roads, new paths. Some people are supposed to travel the path and extend it a little bit. But either way, you got to be convinced, convicted and convinced that God sees you, gets you, understands you, and has an assignment for you that nobody else has. Period. Nobody. And then you get on the path. You just travel. You just walk. You just move. You just move. And when you get afraid, you move. And when you get more afraid, you move. And when you get more afraid, you keep moving. Because trust me when I tell you this, kryptonite to fear is movement. Because even if you're afraid, you'll be further along than where you started.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? If you'd like to connect with us more, don't forget to check out our website at www.askdrnicole.com and follow us on Twitter at AskDrNicole. And you know we love it when you like us on Facebook at The Dr. Nicole Show. So listen, we want an open line of communication with you. We look forward to hearing what your thoughts are. And don't forget to check us out